Greetings, all. I am Straw Hat Otaku Drew, and I hate my computer. My computer sucks. It's terrible. I want a new one badly. But I'm so fucking broke, I can't afford to fucking pay attention, let alone buy a computer. So that's not happening. Anyways, we're trying to read One Piece Chapter 1112. My computer doesn't want to. If I could afford to replace the computer, I would just throw it across the fucking room. I am that sick of it. Oh my god. Load the damn page. It claims it's loading. I'm not sure I believe it. Okay. Where were we? Frankie clocked redneck or red king. Wrinkled neck. Whatever. All right, this is where we were. E. Okay, it's official. The sandworm sucks. That's it. If you're that hungry, have a building. Fuck it. Uh-oh. 1 minute left. Oh boy. But it appears that who was that? Mars? Is that Marcus Mars? Fuck, I always mix up which ones are which, except Saturn, because we've seen so much more of him. I think it's Marcus Mars, but let's just say Itamade dude. So wow. Anyways, let's break it down. Chapter 1112. Review section. Review and discussion section. So horse guy Venus Juro, I believe, has apparently disabled all of the pacifistas. Giants are ready to nope out back to their ship. Frankie and the others that are down here are doing pretty good against the vice admirals. I mean, Frankie seems to have laid out Red King, Redneck, Neck King, I don't know, whatever the fuck his name is. I never watched Ultraman or whatever the fuck it was supposed to reference. So Frankie seems to have laid his ass out. Bonnie baby thighs butt chin guy and then lays him out. Then we check in with Itsumare guy, who York has now taken to the room where the recording was made. But as expected, there is nothing going on there right now. Itsumare man just starts blasting to no effect. York was just like, wait, no, don't. You're going to look shit up. You blow up the wrong thing. We blow it up everything. So York apparently taps into punk records, and through that connection is able to sense a small creature inside punk records, deducing that it is probably the Dendemushi making the transmission. She describes it to Itsumare-man and tells him how to get in. Then, after they gone, we find out that Stussy and Kaku were apparently right in the next room. Kaku seems rather unnerved by whatever the hell that monstrosity was, and infers from context of the conversation that it was probably one of the Gorosei. Kaku trying to bait Stussy about her being left behind, but then she tells us it was her idea. And we cut to the others that are in the Labo phase at the Sunny. They're talking about how someone needed to stay and operate the controls for the shield to drop at just the right time. And Stussy volunteered. Edison, who I could have swore Edison was destroyed already, but apparently not. Edison realizes that without the Vega Force 1 to take them, they won't be able to go to make it far enough to get out to sea. But then apparently Edison has some idea and just drops off the edge of the Labo phase and into the shield, calculating that it'll be 78% external damage. So it won't kill me. So yeah, not sure exactly what Edison is gonna do to make the Sunny fly further. That sounds more like a Frankie problem. But Frankie, as we already established, is with the other group outside of the Labo phase. So, anyways, after Edison's dive through the shield, we cut back to Sandworm Guy That one's Jupiter, isn't it? And it's busy sucking. So, like I said, it's official. Sandworms suck. Or conversely, you could say it's official. Jupiter sucks. Dory, Brogy, and Luffy trying to nope out and not making any headway against the sucking sandworm. Luffy just, hey, that's it. Have a building. And he just rips a building out of its foundation and flings it back so it plugs up the sandworm's mouth and apparently collapses the entire sandworm like accordion style. So you can see the the parapet style top of the building impressed in the back of the sandworm's body at the end of its tail, I guess. About that time, Luffy gets old. Giants give him some of their emergency rations, which is apparently fermented shark. That sounds disgusting. And the boar. Which one was that? It's the Gorbachev looking motherfucker, isn't it? Yeah, that's Gorbachev looking asshole, but I can't think of his name. So he's rushing at them now. And Leafy uses gear third, smashes down on top of its head with Gomu Gomu no Red Rock, and ends up hurting his hand. Then we cut up to the Labo Phase group. To see Usopp taking aim at what looks like spider-like insectoid type legs coming up over the edge. So apparently, Jay Garcia Saturn has gotten up here in addition to Itsumare-man. Then at the northeast shore, we now see that group up against Venus Juro. Then, from the transmission, we're told there's only 1 minute left. But the chapter ends with Itsumare-man finding the apparent transmission Denden Mushi. Fortune was not on your side, Vegapunk. So, good chapter. I'm really curious to see where it goes. Because the transmission can't be stopped before it even starts. That would just be wrong. So I'm thinking that this Denden Mushi that Itsumare-man is about to go destroy is a red herring up there and get that Denden Mushi out of there. I don't know. That just seems weird. Everybody else got shit going on, so that doesn't feel right. So the more likely answer is that the Denden Mushi that Itsumare-man found is not really the source of the transmission. Or it's just one of many. As I've said before in previous streams, redundancies, fail safes, backups upon backups, just to make sure. So that's probably what's going on there. Meaning the transmission is not going to be interrupted yet. I'm no longer thinking that Vegapunk had the foresight to establish relays at other locations, as I talked about before, which is kind of naive of him. Because that would be the best failsafe, is to make sure the transmission is coming from somewhere other than the one place people think it is coming from. Set up transmission from every place that you could possibly think of. He should have had a redundant transmitter set up at Punk Hazard, probably at Baltimore, give one to Dragon, like a lot of people have said. And shit, set one up in the middle of fucking nowhere on some rock out in the ocean. Uncharted shit. like that damn rock that Sanji and Zeph were stuck on for what, almost 3 months. I mean, that kind of shit would be perfect. No one finding that, especially not before the damn information is out. But apparently, Vegapunk didn't think of any of that. But even so, I think he's got redundant transmitter Dendemushi scattered throughout the island. So Itsumare Man is going to go ahead and destroy this one, but the transmission is not going to stop. And it's going to turn into a hunt for the rest of them. So that's what I think. Ooh, what a day. Um, what else? So yeah, Luffy trying to hit one of the Gorosei with anything other than Gear Fifth was kind of stupid. But I loved him throwing the building down Jupiter's throat. That was just great. Hungry? Have a building. All right. Yeah. I had never thought of that. I'd have to try that sometime. Yeah. No. I feel like Bonnie is still gonna end up fighting alongside Luffy before this is all over. And I definitely want to see a double Nika attack. Uh, what else? Absolutely nothing from the Iron Giant this chapter. So we got that tease at the end of the last chapter with I'm sorry, Joy Boy. And then a big fat roll of nothing. Which is kind of what I expected, really. I really didn't expect the Iron Giant to play a major role this quickly after that. Uh, and seeing it do anything without expanding on that, just, annoy people after that tease. So better to have it out of sight, out of mind. Because I have to admit, while I was reading the chapter, I wasn't thinking of, so where's the giant? Where's the Iron Giant? I don't see the Iron Giant. What's the Iron Giant doing? Why would it apologize? Where's the Iron Giant? I didn't think of any of that while I was reading the chapter, because the chapter itself was that enthralling that it drew me in to what was going on without giving me time to think about what was not going on. So, yeah, Oda did that one quite well. Uh, Still look forward to finding out what's up with that, though. Other than that, that's about all I got. Uh, so, our big questions at the end of this chapter, still the lingering question about the Iron Giant, but what is Edison up to help make sure the Sunny will be able to make it all the way out to sea? What will happen when Itsumare-man destroys this Dendemushi, or what will prevent him from doing so? And we do still have a lingering question also of what's going to happen when Bluegrass shows up with her ride ability. Is that little old lady going to be trouble? Um, and then, because I am still convinced that we will see a double Nika attack here, how is Bonnie going to end up back where Luffy is for them to fight side by side and perform such a double Nika attack? That's the questions that we've got hanging right now. Um, doesn't look like there's anyone watching live. So, if anyone bothers to watch this later, share your thoughts down in the comments. Let me know what you think on any of those. What do you think the Iron Giant is apologizing for? What do you think is going to happen with Bluegrass? Bluegrass going to ride the Iron Giant? Bluegrass Pacifista again? Ride one of the Seraphim? Bluegrass see this secret of the world that Vegapunk is going to unveil and decide to work alongside the Straw Hats? Could Bluegrass ride one of the Gorosei? That would be something. And I can't discount it as a possibility. I, when this transmission gets out, it is going to upset the status quo. So we're going to have people changing sides, undoubtedly. So what if Bluegrass changes sides and tries to ride a Gorosei? They're probably too strong for that, but it's an interesting thought. Uh, I don't know. We'll see. According to the official website, there is a chapter next week. It said next chapter in 7 days. So I guess I will see y'all back here. I hope that you'll join me at least. And we can check it out together. Other than that, I just want to take a moment to thank y'all for hanging out with me. I'm sorry for all of the difficulties, but we finally got there. We finally got through all of those episodes and the whole chapter. I hated it. It was terrible. My laptop is just bad. I want a good computer so badly. And damn it, if I get a good computer, it will not be used for anything but my streams, my videos, and my writing. That's it. Nothing else. Sigh. I don't know. But that's a pipe dream, anyways. I can't afford it. Maybe when this book is finished. Maybe if I can sell enough copies, maybe I can buy a good computer. We shall see. Anyways, thank you all again for hanging out. Share your thoughts down in the comment. What you think is going on? How do you think Edison's going to help the Sunny get to see? And what do you think Bluegrass is going to do? What do you think the Iron Giant is going to do? Why do you think it was apologizing? You think it was apologizing for something from the past, or you think it's apologizing for something it's about to do? What's up with the Dendemushi? Is it going to get destroyed? What'll stop it from getting destroyed? And if it is destroyed, what's going to happen after that? Think I'm right about several more redundant ones hidden throughout Egghead Island? You think I was right before about redundant transmission sources elsewhere on other islands? I don't know. Let me know. Let me know what you think. And I hope that you will be here with me next Sunday so we can find out what happens next together. Catch you all later. One Piece Oni! Ore wa naru!